Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long was 1975. A YouTuber on the rise, reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long was 1975.
This is the most butt-ugly title screen I've ever seen. This is Alien Syndrome on the Amiga, albeit running on my A500 Mini. Obviously, I'm still working my way through all the arcade ports of Sega games on the Amiga, and we've done some absolute turds. I have not played this one. I am a little concerned though, because when I loaded it, it's a hacked ROM, and it did say on the title screen there were two options: infinite lives and slow game down, which would suggest that it knows that it runs a bit too quick. This is an NTSC ROM though. This is the only ROM I could find. But I thought, seeing as my mouse, it wouldn't let me use my mouse to check that box to slow it down, with tits out of luck. But I'm going to play it anyway, because I actually really like this game, Alien Syndrome. I think technically it's the prequel to Alien Storm. You're the same people, aren't you? I mean, you're fighting aliens. Anyway, so released by Sega in the arcades in 1987, and clearly heavily inspired by Gauntlet and the Alien movies, because obviously, well look, it's got a very organic Geiger-esque thing going on, and you saw that butt-ugly title screen. That's one of the bosses. There's a big weird alien head with a little weird alien head on the side of said big alien head. Anyway, I'm pretty sure you know what Alien Syndrome was. Big hit in the arcades. It's been ported to absolutely everything. I've played it on the Spectrum. There's a Master System version, there's a NES version, there's no Mega Drive version. I've played it on the Sharp X68000, and obviously I played it in MAME, but only fair that I give it a chance on the Amiga. The arcade game's actually pretty good graphics, but you would have thought that this would be more than capable of doing a half-decent port of Alien Syndrome. So let's get into it. There are two playable characters, and you're basically Space Marines, and you have to go around a bunch of different space stations, which is each obvious level, and rescue as many of, well, not as many of the hostages as you can. It depends on which versions, which ports you play. Obviously in the arcades it's 1 or 2 simultaneous player, and it is here, but I'm Billy no mates because it's like 6 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, so some versions you only have to rescue a set number of hostages, all like kind of, think aliens, all kind of gooed up and, you know, stuck to walls and shit. And in other versions you have to rescue every single hostage before making your way to the end of the level and escaping through a door. Number of levels, and you fight a boss. Yeah, it's first of all, why are you setting, you're the Marines, you set the bomb. How about you rescue everyone before you then set the bomb that will blow up the ship? Because, you know, just saying. Right, let's get into this. So F10 start. F1, I've set it to 1 player. Title screen looks alright, music sounds alright. Whether there's music in the arcade game, in the actual game, I don't know. F10. Where's F10? There we go. No we don't. There we go. Sorry, lights are off. Bloke, bird. Bloke, bird. They're both butt ugly. We'll go with the bloke. And then if we die, we'll go with the bird. There you go. Round. Alright, time bottom right. All those little heads at the bottom are the hostages I have to rescue. They're all gunked in goo like this. I'm going to go on a limb here and say... There's your map. No, I'm not going to say that. That it's running... Well, I don't know if it's running too fast. This is how it scrolls, though, on all home ports. Home ports, the micros, Spectrum, Amstrad, Commodore, Amiga, Atari ST, were handled by Ace. Don't think they did many games, did they? Second person, this is a fair port. You know, can't say this is a fair port, to be fair, because that's, well, a stupid phrase. Can we go in here? Yes, we can go in Shah. Right. There are weapon upgrades. There we go. I'm going to go out on a limb and say, I don't know if it's running too fast. Maybe it's because it's NTSC. Maybe I should get a white stick. The music's decent. It looks, as I always, fucking hell, look at this out here. It's hard. There aren't this many aliens on the screen at any one time. Tint the arcades. Yeah, that's bloody hard. Right, I know I failed. Right, F10. Thank you. We'll go with the bird. Right. Run around. Keep firing. It's the future. Yeah, the scrolling is janky, but it scrolls like this. Don't ask me why. The flamethrower, holy shit, look at me go, is the best gun. Anyway, as I always say, if I was a fan of it in the arcade, I would recognise that, there we go, that this was Alien Syndrome, and therefore be happy. Is it a very good version of Alien Syndrome? Not necessarily so. I would say the Sharp X68000 is the best version. Do I want this? I don't know what that was. My time, 2:02. Does the map tell you where the hostages are? I don't know why I'm asking you, because this isn't real time. Oh. How many hostages are there? Christ, that's a lot of victims. You'd think they'd have their own bloody marine escort or something on these ships to be less victim-esque and a burden upon others, such as myself. Score is shit and junk, top left. To the top right, where there is nothing, would be player 2 score. And those 3 little heads top left are my lives. Now, we've done an art. There's the exit, good to know. Right, how many... Oh! Basically, the trick seems to be, keep on fucking running. Harry Clappers, it's the future. Excuse me, I stop and scratch my face. Shit! First world problems, itchy faces equal death. Right, if there's only 3 left, I'm going to go out on a limb and say, ooh, that we need to go inside these things. 2 left. Hurry up. Fuck me, the time is extreme. Right, any other doors? Down sharp. If they weren't dirty, motherfucker, dirty little bastard to spat all the time, filthy habit. I'd stand a chance. There's too many bad guys. There's too much shit going on at any one time. I suspect this is running a tad too quickly. I don't doubt that for a second. But, back to bloke. How are they both Marines? They don't even look old enough to fucking go to secondary school. Yeah, it's got to be running too fast. Otherwise it wouldn't have the option to slow it down, even though it won't let me use my mouse to slow it down, even though my mouse works on every other game when the hack screen comes up. Yeah, I know, I tried it when I was doing it on here to make sure that I stood a chance. Thank you. What did that do, apart from absolutely nothing? So, I mean, it's no walk in the park in the arcades, but this is brutal, and you need the flamethrower, otherwise you're fucked, basically. There's no other way around it. Because you're... Oh, the laser, some people like it, but they are incorrect. Maybe I should do the doors first. Shit, what even fucking hit me then? One more. I will say this, and I say it a lot in these videos, but seriously, people who made this machine, you need to update the firmware more often. Because your fucking inability to make the games run at the correct speed is getting on my tits. And a lot of other people's tits. Come on. Thank you. Go with the bird. I know why I take the piss and say, why do you set the bomb? But obviously the bomb is a gameplay mechanic, not because your Marines are stupid. No, don't want you. The time seems to be counting down in the correct speed. I don't know. I'm confused. I can't tell anymore. I don't know why I stopped then. That wasn't me. Oh, I got a little orb thing. Now, if I had the flamethrower, this would be the tits. But I haven't, so basically I'm still fucked. Right, I know I should be using the map more often. That scrolling is really, really awkward. What the hell is that? I do like the fact that it's got its own sound, which is useless and rubbish. Yeah, do you know what? Master System version pisses all over this. Dare I say the Spectrum version is more playable as well. I dare say such a thing. I dare say. Why is it so fucking clunky? Right, all lights to get weapons. So maps, they're the future. I need another map. Bowling ball. Oh, look at my time. Right, so some over char. Right. This is brutal. Fuck! This is too brutal. I'm not enjoying myself. Do you know what? When I thought I'd show every arcade port that there is from Sega on this seemed like a good idea. But I've just basically opened myself up to a world of pain. Right, in here. And then in the middle. And then in the door on the left. Yeah, can he do it? All the pressure. All the pressure. I actually sincerely mean that. There's a lot of pressure. Who said being a space marine was easy? Ooh! How are you even supposed to not die at that point? You can't see them? Motherfucker! Because they're off the screen! Yeah, this is shit. I'll be perfectly honest. Is it running too fast? Is it not running too fast? I don't know. Thank you. This is shit. I've got Thunderblade to do yet. Oh, and I've got E-SWAT. Right. Oh, now she decides to scream. That was my one chance at exiting a level, and I blew it. Why is he not dead? Look! The hitboxes are all kinds of shizen on this. And with your basic gun, you're fucked. Ooh. Look, hold down fire, it wiggles faster. Let go of fire, back to normal. Hold down fire, let go of fire. Camera 1, camera 2, camera 1, camera 2. Points for the quotes. Get a decent weapon straight away. That is it. Also, I think I just turned the sound off. Or broken the game. I don't know anymore. I can't tell. This is my favourite Mini, but there's no denying it needs the shit patched out of it. Right, so apologies for the background noise. As I always say, I do live on the busiest road in the West Country. Sucks to be me. Ooh. Right, well that's it. I'm just running around now. I'm not calling up maps. Just why am I going even faster? Oh, hello. See, so the flamethrower's at the bottom. Why don't you just leave the map up all the time? Oh wait, because that would make it fun. And we can't have you having fun in a Sega arcade port on the Amiga, can we? Where would the fun be in that? Right, so map. Give me a map. Give me a map. Can I get a map? Ooh. Oh, this is... And the controls are shizen. Hello. What are you doing down here? I suspect, even if this was running absolutely properly, it still wouldn't be that much of an enjoyable game. And that's just not me blaming my tools. Right. So over shot, over shot, over shot, over shot, then we go. Oh. Did I see someone? Oh, they were they in the, oh no! They don't, yeah, and then it's these two, and then the one in the middle, and then I make it to the end of the level, maybe, I don't know anymore, but you don't get any sound when I fight the boss. Right, then there's, look. It's like you move and it's fine, and all of a sudden he's just swallowed a shit ton of amphetamines. Ooh. Motherfucker. The way it scrolls does not help you any way whatsoever. Right, so up the middle, 75. Right, now we got, yeah, look. Oh, I can't face it anymore. Alien Syndrome on the Amiga. I bought the Sega arcade machine of the same name. Shit. Anyway, as always, I'd love to know what you think, especially if you played this. And thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later. Not you, game, though, because you're shit.